Sorry, mate.
Billy Jones.
We'll have him out again in March, and he'll be fighting at his true weight. I'm just pleased to get him in the ring tonight. And I didn't want him over the Christmas putting even more weight on. And that's why we got him out, and he'll be back in the gym. I think he's got a bit between his teeth now. He's seen what happened with Tyson. He's now got to move forward and show the world and prove to the world, that he's capable of regaining a title that he never lost in the ring.
What's his sort of standing at the WBO?
Well, he's done everything.
Cheers, darling.
Thank you. You right, son?
Yep, sound.
What a champ. What a champ.
Champ to you.
Mate.
Oh. You right, mate?
Sound. Where's Johnny? Where's Papa Sean?
Where's the old man?
He's knackered.
He was saving my tools, actually. He was saving my tools.
Right, obviously you guys have got some, and ladies have got some questions to ask, so ask them.
Well, I guess that went to plan.
What's that,
I
sorry?
guess that went to plan. Was it put it on him straight from second one?
I don't know, my old fella just came into me there, so he didn't do a fucking word. I actually do. I will give you bollocking after Christmas, but we worked on a few different game plans. I know where to get Carl's respect from off. People think, I'm feather-fisted and a pillow puncher and stuff like that, but I said in all the build-up, I've got the power to hurt him, and my power needs to be appreciated. All right, I'm not a one-punch knockout artist like a Nazim Ahmed, but I've got the power to get respect off any of the world champions, and once I had his respect, then I could dictate the fight a lot better, because he's a very clever fighter, and I wasn't stupid going in there. I wasn't just going to dive in there, be silly, and it was a little bit similar to the Selby game plan. Get him hurt, and once you have his respect, you can dictate a lot of it. Then from then on.
Beating Selby this year, beating Frampton this year, I think it's about time maybe you're something an underdog.
I don't know. I like the underdog title. It takes the pressure off.
And he fractured his hand.
Yeah, I saw hand in later rounds. But yeah, listen, there were times when throughout today I went through like a bit of an emotional roller coaster, thinking, bloody hell, I'm at this level, but then don't be daft. Train 12 weeks like a demon, and. Once I stepped into this arena tonight, there's no way I'm getting beat. I've just got something inside me won't let me get beat. And Carl Frampton, Lee Selby, same year. If you'd have said to someone at the start of the year, any of the boxing public, Josh Warrington's going to beat them two back to back, would laughed at you. But yeah, maybe people really start taking note now, and let the journey continue.
Was there a point, Josh, when you felt you might have got him out of there?
Yeah, round two. I thought we were getting on Guinnesses in a minute. I thought I had him hurt. He's a tough man. I've just felt like it could have been one more shot, one more uppercut, one more body shot. I don't know. But then from then on, I went reckless, but I didn't want to get too reckless, leaving my chin in the air, because he pulled some vicious counters. There were times when I thought I had him rocked, but I was just missing that little push. But I think that was just the cautious and the respect I had for him, knowing that he could pull a big shot from anywhere. I didn't think that he had big power to wear me, but I was still wary. There's a lot on the line, and
You can whack, can't
well, this is it.
He walked through some big shots as well himself, which when he was going out with the right hand, did he ever?
No, not really. I mean, if you see some sparring sessions in gym with some lads I spar with. It's quite irregular, I'll be losing my marbles in a couple of years' time, but I do love a toe tussle, and maybe people will start to look at me and think I've got a bit of a chin as well as a bit of a punch. I know I've always been able to take one, but like I say, the momentum from the crowd and everything else riding on it, I was just fully up for this one. So it would have taken a lot to stop me tonight.
Josh, how important were the fans, especially when Frampton started to come back into it a little bit in the middle rounds? Did they kind of push you to take that second win?
Yes and no. There were times when, marching on together went up, or they all started saying, worry, and you want to keep on pressing forward to feed off the energy, but at the same time, when you were building momentum, getting in there with a few shots, I still just got to keep cautious. And maybe he thought that the crowd singing like that would have made me push forward, and he could have been thinking, he's going to push forward now, and I can get my counter punch set up. So it was all about just sticking to my game plan. And listen, they were brilliant when they needed to be. When the cheers went up, and it was just an honour to be fighting in such a fantastic crowd. Over the years, there's been some brilliant fights here at Manchester Arena, and I know I've got my tie with Leeds and Leeds United, and they have the rivalry with Manchester. But as a boxing fan, I've witnessed some great fights here live, and over the years, like I said, there's been some fantastic ones, and I hope tonight me and Carl did it justice.
That's the best one that's ever been here.
You think so, Frank?
Yeah, I'm telling you so.
I was going to say, a sponsor of yours, I'm from 32 Red.
Okay.
You're an absolute diamond.
Thank you very much.
When we started off a long time ago, you put everything into it, and I think you've achieved so much, and I'm so respectful of you of what you've achieved. I think you're the number one.
I appreciate
I'm
that.
so happy with what you've achieved for us, and I appreciate it so much.
No worries.
I just want to shake your hand.
Right.
Top man.
I'll have a Guinness.
Yeah, I'll buy you more than one Guinness. You can have as many Guinnesses as you want. You're a top man.
I was telling the boys in the dressing room, we've got another sponsor for him now, Duracell.
Listen, I'm not the fastest, I'm not the strongest, I'm not the most intelligent boxer or the flashiest boxer, but I go in there and I always wear me out on the sleeve, and doubted from English title level all the way to to the very, very top. But I guess I'm still here, 28-0 now, and the journey continues. And I also I brought this along. I did say all throughout this one I want to be number one for Christmas, so I made sure that I lived up to it.
Do you think we need to buy
100%.
If you'd like to go on in here.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
That's the fights what
crap
get me up for it. I need to be part of these big fights. For the last 4 or 5 years, I've been selling out like the Leeds Arena and fighting. Even though they haven't been world title fights, there could easily have been defences for a world title. Likes of Isashi Amagasa ranked a few years ago with all the top world governing bodies, Kiko Martinez, Dennis Seelan. They're all like decent names and decent prospects, and now we've pushed through the League Selby, the Carl Frampton. I'm a world champion. I want to fight the best. I don't want to go back and have steady paydays. I want to test myself and keep going. It's these big nights what we live for, and it's what get me up for it. And hopefully tonight I'll have won a few Irish fans over as well.
Yeah.
He won the country.
Back to back though, Selby, Frampton, Valdez. Can you just keep it going?
Definitely, that's what we get paid to do, Phil. And it's momentum what keeps us going. Don't get me wrong, it's been a long build up to this one. I feel like it's been coming for a long time, more or less since August, since we've been talking about the fight. In between that, as you all know, I'm a bit of a film star now. I've had premieres of that to go to. I've just moved house, I've babies this year, so I like it busy. It seems what keeps me going. And
Keep it busy.
next year we'll take the boys stateside, and the journey continues, like I say.
You talked about going to Vegas. Is that what you want next?
Vegas, stateside, something like that. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a little away trip. I went over there 2017 when Carl boxed Santa Cruz, and I remember taking a little moment to have a look up the strip and seeing all Carl's fans there, and thinking, you know what, I could see the Leeds fans there in casino smashing it up, marching on together, So that's what I'd like to do next.
Do you think when you look back, this fight will matter more to you than the Selby one, because this is going to go down as a bit of a classic, really?
I don't know. They're all special in their own right. Selby built up for a long time. Obviously, fighting at Ellen Road, winning the world title for Leeds, and that was a special moment there. And this one, Carl Frampton, a massive name, Manchester Arena, obviously like a mecca of northern, England boxing. That's its own little chapter. So just keep adding these little memories, these little special nights, and they'll close that one and on to the next one.
Out of the other 3 world champions, is there one that appeals to you more than the others, style-wise?
Not really, Danny. I just bring them on. Just bring them on. Let's have. They're all brilliant fighters. Respect for a lot of them, well for all of them. But yeah, you know, just any one of them.
Josh, I counted 3 or 4 rounds that could have been Fight of the Year contenders, and that was largely in part down to your strategy and tactics. How much input do you have yourself in sort of coming up with a game plan? How much do you leave to your team to tell you what, you know, to carry the instructions out?
Obviously, Papa Sean, Johnny Kebab, whatever you want to call him, is he's the main man, and then we've got, you know, Nicky Manners, Abdul Mugabe, Jimmy Warrington, Mark Earley. We're all a team, and we all listen, and we all speak to each other. You know, like this camp, Billy Graham's been coming down and giving his input. None of us stop learning. We all listen, taking bits of advice, and we discuss it amongst us as a team. Don't get me wrong, you know, things get heated in camps, and that's just how it goes. But you know, there's no, even though there's me in there taking the punches and stuff like that, everything's broken down as a team. They all speak to each other amongst each other and come up with the game plans. And you know, sometimes I listen, sometimes I don't. But no, we do what we have to do, and the whole team pull me through it.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Frank, anything you want to say?
I can't say anymore. It's, you know, I can't say I'm speechless, but I'll just reiterate, that's the best fight I've seen, best world title fight I've seen in a British ring.
Thank you very much.
Ever.
Yeah. Would it all like to watch, you reckon?
Yeah.
Would it good?
Yeah.
I'm happy with that then.
You said coming into this though, you still felt like you were the underdog, you know, like people were still thinking it was as if Frampton was the champion. So do you think that's finished with now people taking that attitude and I guess underrating you?
I don't know, maybe we'll have to see what social media says after this. You know, there'll be always them knockers, like Floyd Mayweather, you know, 15.
That's all gone.
You know, 15-0, and he was still not.
You know, you think this year there's been two fantastic stories this year. As what Josh has done and what Tyson Fury had done. They're both inspiring boxing stories, and that's it. And both, you know, their trainers have, you know, in Josh's dad Sean and in Ben Davison, are all being underestimated and whatever. You know, they've done fantastic jobs. You know, these are great moments. It's a great time for British boxing. I can't remember a time I've seen it stronger as this. You know, really good quality fighters, and for me, they're all the number ones. You know, number one heavyweight in the world, number one featherweight in the world. They're British. They're here.
I think that takes me to the longest unbeaten British fighter at the moment in time. I might be wrong, but
How many, what is your next?
28-0.
28. You are.
Yeah.
It was Flanagan, and he got beat.
Yeah, there you go.
But it's great, you know, and I've got to tell you something. It's a joy working with, an absolute joy working with.
Yeah, and
Josh
I'll just add to that. Like, I mean, Frank's put fantastic show on together, and the BT guys, everyone else. You know, me and Carl said beforehand that you know, you can go into a fight. I have full respect to have a fight like that. You don't have to be bad mouthing each other, and you know, sometimes the fans need to realise that you don't need to say, trade insults, do whatever to sell a fight. It's two sportsmen there, putting it all online in the prime, wanting to prove who's the best, and I think we lived up to everything what we said beforehand.
Lived up. It's called
No, don't justify that.
excelled and surpassed it. I mean, it's just,
Josh, I know you've probably answered this, sorry for coming in at the end, but can you just say what you think of Carl as a fighter after that fight?
He's listen, he's still got my full respect. Tough man. You know, at times like this week, I think to myself, for fuck's sake, why didn't we just have a steady, easy one? Why did we go in straight in there with Carl? But like I say, it's the big fights will get me up for it. And when I was walking to the ring, I was thinking to myself, I've got to be switched on. But just before SecondsOut and first round, I looked over at him and thought, I've got to be my best here. I've got to be on my best. And caught him with some clean shots. I had him hurt, but tough man. The guy just kept on coming. And I was a fan before, and I'm still a fan now. And you know, go down as one of great champions at sub bantam and featherweight.
Josh, what did Carl say to you, you know, at the end? You know,
He said you know, a few little words, but I just want to keep them between me and Carl. But one thing he did say is, you know, I'll follow your journey on to unifying, and I hope you go all the way and do so, mate. It's been an honour to share a ring with you, so
Josh, is it going to be a strange feeling like you love Leeds Football Club, but you're not going to be as big, if not bigger than some of the players in terms of profile of their success?
I don't know, but I've just said to Liam Cooper, if you boys can't get up after seeing that performance, then I'll be disappointed. But I did say the year that I win the world title, Leeds United will get promoted. So you know, some people don't believe in omens, but maybe it might happen. We'll see.
And Arsenal once again.
Never mind.
I knew it.
Have you got a text from Sid Dallas yet?
Not yet, but I did see some video on it today. Yeah. I don't know. I don't like to ask my old fella, but I did ask him at one point if he think I'm up in cards. I felt like I was controlling the fight. There were times when Carl was just coming back with 2-shot combinations, and you know, a lot of time they were just catching my arms and gloves, and then you know, it seemed to be the second half of the round I'd pick it up and finish strong, and I think that's sometimes what catches the judge's eye.
Did you feel you were a stronger man right from the start?
Yeah, I think we had a clinch, and you know, things I've learned over last year, speaking to a few people, you know, when you can get a measure of somebody's strength and see what they're about, and I think we come to a tussle and we had a bit of a wrestle, and I felt like I was the stronger man from there, so it's always nice to have that just up there.
Josh, what does it mean for you and your family now, because your whole life's been changed, like you were saying, just we went on 4 years ago, you were the dental technician, now look how you now you got the world at your feet.
I'm going to go, it means I can stop buying my baby's clothes from Asda and I'll go get him some baby dresses or something like that, really spoil them now, but it's just nice, we just, you know, just on a journey, aren't we? I'm pleased for like my dad, you know, I'm pleased for like my missus, the team, and we're just a small team, we've not a massive reputation, we just go about our business, but you know, keep going against the odds, proving people wrong, and yeah, and for my fans and followers who stuck by me through the thick and thin, when people say he won't do this, he won't do that, and my fans have turned around and say we'll be with him no matter what, and you know, tonight they were absolutely fantastic. You know, I don't know how many of them came over, but they made some noise, and to the Irish fans as well, those who've come over this time of year, you know, Christmas time, money's scarce, and they come over, support Carl, and I think I won their respect at the end.
We still do your flat pack furniture.
Hey, listen, she'll vouch for me. She'll vouch for me. I said I can't wait to get home on Sunday and put that IKEA furniture pack we've got done. So that's what I'll be doing. May have to wait a few days, like, but yeah.
It's been a hell of a year, Josh. How do you kind of celebrate it?
Well, it's Christmas time, isn't it? So I don't know Christmas shopping, so they'll be out on Christmas Eve, just trying to get it all done there.
That's what all blokes do.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, just same. I'll go get myself to McDonald's after this, get a cheeseburger, and probably watch Fight Back, look through social media, and then just get home and see my girls.
You mentioned social media a few times. Do you think you'll get that kind of credit you really deserve now?
I don't know. What you reckon, Frank?
Well, listen. How could you not? I mean, like we said, this is boxing at its best. I said it before the fight. I said it would be fight of the year. I knew it would be a fight. I didn't think it would be as good as it was, that's for sure. I mean, it excelled that. But of course, he's a hero. And they're both heroes, you know, and he's the winner, and he deserves all the accolades he'll get, and he will get them. There's no doubt about that. But I think he needs to get off now, don't you? You're a bit till you go and stuff. He's good.
Thank you very much.
Just one thing before we go. First of all, is thank you, all the journalists, all you guys who came here tonight. We appreciate that, and it won't be forgotten, I promise you, by us. You made your choice, and we really do appreciate that. And secondly, wish you all a Merry Christmas with your families and Happy New Year.
And I'll just finish on saying, if any of you put the interviews out and use the thumbnails of pictures and stuff like that, please put a nice picture out with me. Because normally I get pictures with things like fucking faces like that, and that's where I get a lot of stick. So use a nice picture, please. Nice smile or something. Cheers, guys. Thank you.